Okay, so this is my movie collection. I do have CDs and some games as well. It's going to be another 4 years before I can start saying I'm getting caught up in here. But with the TV shows, I'm trying to get caught up within 2 years. So I'll see how Christmas will go. And I do a lot of little short videos for you. So I can't give you a shelf by shelf tour, because it's just going to be an hour-long video, and I cannot do that. So that's why I give you a lot of little short videos to make up for the month. At least get 2 or 3 videos from me per month. So sometimes you might get older videos, sometimes they might be old videos, but I need to fill up the space on the channel. I think it's going to be better this way, instead of just having one long room tour and you never see nothing else after, because some people just give you 1 video, 2 videos, and you never hear from them again. So you don't know what they're doing, you don't know what they're getting. I'm not a seller, so some people collect and some people sell. I just collect, and I did try to sell off my CDs once, but I wish I did not. I should have kept them. All of these are rebought since high school, so because I had at least this many in my collection, and all the ones I remember, and some I never had. I never had Dolly Parton in high school, so she's on new to me. I never knew about her back then, so stuff like that added into the collection. A lot of the old Pearl Jam stuff now I wish I kept, knowing you have to pay at least $50–$60 to get it. I like the old stuff with the pictures on them, and that's what I collect. I don't really collect much of the new stuff that comes out, dime a dozen. Unless it's something special from my city or from my country. And I'll try to go back and forth. If I can afford a TV show, I'll get 1 TV show a month. To get all the ones I want. It will take at least a year or 2. And Christmas, I'll get a big box TV show. New Year. We'll see how things go. Maybe get some shelves finished. In the spring, maybe I get another board or 2 I need to finish. All the wood here, either I find or I get from Home Depot. So the last few shelves I had to make, and I made a lot of mistakes on my first build over here for CDs. It's got started to look like Swiss cheese, but I finally got the spacing looking the way I wanted to. I don't like having like 1 finger width of spacing where you can't reach in and you have to break your fingernails to pull out a movie or something. I don't like that. So I like to have older age, you want to have easier access. So you don't want to be breaking your fingernails just to pull out a certain movie, because you make the spacing so tight just to get an extra shelf in. That's why I had to rebuild some of these, so it's easier access for older age. You want to have something a little bit more steady, so easy to grab something, pull it out, and not as movies aren't all the same, so you cannot have it all uniform, because you have your VHS, you have depends what you're collecting, old VHS, big boxes, Disney big boxes, you won't be able to put that in with your regular DVD shelf. So I have to make everything custom. Each one has to be custom built. And granted, my skills aren't perfect. I make a lot of mistakes along the way, but I'm learning as well. Hopefully in about a couple of years I'll get caught up with some games, and this year I want to focus a lot on my TV shows and whatever thrifting I can find. If I can find VHS, I'll look for VHS. TV shows, I'm going to probably stop buying them from donation stores, because I already got most of them that I want. And stuff that they have I don't really care for, like ER, Glee, some other TV shows that come out that I'm never going to watch. Just picked up Lost not too long ago, a couple there. I'm not going to probably watch Lost, but that's the latest one I'm going to add to my collection, and hope maybe complete it thrifting. Otherwise, it's really hard to complete a show thrifting, so I have to buy a lot of them And some of them, to get the season you want, you can have to pay up on eBay. Sometimes you're going to have to overpay, so sometimes it's better just to buy the whole set. Might not be the deluxe, but if they have a smaller set, I'll go for the smaller set. So it was just before Christmas, before when I find out if I get any extra Christmas money this year, I'll put it towards a TV show, and I'll go thrifting. And my cookies need to hold up, chips need to hold up, candies, I'm going to try to get a little bit more candies, and I'm going to keep an eye out for a candy dispenser. I'm not going to pay the 200, 300 bucks they want on eBay. That's just too much for that. But if I could find it locally for a few extra bucks, then I'll try to pick that up. But I don't know where I would put it, because it's mostly set up for movies and games. So unless if I could put it on this shelf and put the Xbox on this shelf once I rebuild these two shelves. Because right now there's a lot of empty gap for just for DVD, and I don't need about yay much. And I don't need the extra space here, but for stuff like that, I might hold on to these shelves for now, because it's going to cost me $50 to $100 just to rebuild these two shelves to look like these ones. And it'll give me a lot more shelving space, so I'll have to adjust the height. So I make little like cardboard dividers, like little spacers, so I know how tall it should be, and the extra gap. So that helps me out with the building skills. Plus nails and screws cost a little bit of money as well. So started collecting on Goosebumps this year. Trying to get at least 1 to 10 for Simpsons complete. It's really hard to find Simpsons in my area, so I might have to buy the rest of them off eBay. If I find season 7, I'm going to try to change it, because I think that's from a different set. So I need to have things properly set up. Where do I need to change things? I need to try to get WrestleMania Volume 1, got Volume 2. So things like that, I need to know where they are. And if they're stored in boxes and cardboard boxes, then it's going to be kind of hard if they're packed in a closet. Cannot fit this many movies in a closet anyway. Then maybe in a year or two I'll come back in, try to get a little bit more Godzilla. Come back, get a little bit more, you know, the monsters. Some of them costing over $50 if you're buying one by one. Invisible Woman is getting close to $150 I think on VHS, so that's the most expensive one. Don't know if I'll get to that one, but try to pick out some more of these Stephen King movies for VHS. But I'm not buying any Stephen King this year. Bruce Lee I have to buy on eBay. Been finding a lot of Disney movies, so just managed to get the extra space here for VHS. So I got a fair bit to go there. If I have to go thrifting, I'll go thrifting up into the cold. Usually snow will come around Christmas, I think. Maybe in about 3 or 4 years I could come back and try to get a couple more toys for Star Wars. The last one I added was Vader, and a shelf like this is really good for these figures. They stand very well, and I find a lot of little cars and toys like that locally. Not so much. The toys I want to buy, like Transformers, Star Wars, don't see those locally. And the games are really hard to find locally as well. Usually they're priced up to $20, so. And they've been pricing up TV shows all summer, so that's why I haven't been adding much. I did find the final Seinfeld, but it was marked up $10, so it's not worth it. But if I see it again, I might have to buy it next year if I come across it at the regular price. But some things they've been pricing up. That's why I've been avoiding picking up TV shows locally. I'm trying to get them more complete off eBay. Doesn't always have to be the big deluxe box, but whatever I could get into my collection at the moment, that's what I'm doing. And try to finish off some of these shelves, bookshelves. I need to finish off the bottom spacing, but for now, I think I'm okay. So, thanks for watching. I did a Christmas special. This is a Christmas update at the end of the year, just before Christmas, and I'll give you another Christmas posting to let you know what I'm going to be buying with my Christmas money. I can't always count on Christmas money, so if I don't get it, then it's going to send me back 2 months. So I have to pick and choose carefully. Make sure my snacks are at a good space. So